Hello everyone, welcome. This is Jean, the Inky Studio, and this is part 2 of the latest folio that I've been working on. And I will link down below the tutorial for how to put together the bones of this particular folio. And today we're going to be doing this section right inside here, the middle section. And we're going to be doing, I'm going to put in what I call waterfall pages and putting in pockets and different interactive things to make up this part. To get started, we are going to make some tabs that is going to eventually hold together kind of like neatly all those pages so that they're not flying around. And we're going to need to do that before we glue down the base. So here's the base, and I've just cut a sheet that fits in the way I like it. It's like a 4.5 by 8.25 piece of pattern paper, whatever you're using. I'm going to be making two sides of these tabs. I'm making 2 of them, and the way I found the measurement, because you might be making a different size folio or whatever, but I'll show you how I came to the measurement for these tabs, is I found the middle of my background, and I wanted my tabs to come close but not particularly meet. So I wanted them to be like come maybe a half inch together there, and then I added from the edge here, I added about it roughly an inch on there, 3/4 to 1 inch right on that edge right there. Now I'm going to be getting 2 little buttons, and in case you don't know, I mean, everybody is at a different place, but to punch out these circles and to get the hole in the middle, it's a lot easier to punch the hole first and then line up your punch to get that hole right there. And you only need to do it for one of the layers, because when you glue the other pieces together, you can go back in and punch again. And that's how I did this. And this is 2 layers of craft cardstock paper, so it's pretty stiff. You might want to even go to 3 if you're using just plain 65 weight. Then I'm going to eye up where I want my button to be, and I'm just going to put it right here. It looks about right to me, and I will mark that like so, and I will punch a hole into that area there, and then I will take up the second one and line it up and punch a hole in the second one. And I already did that. So we're only going to punch a hole in the first layer, and we're going to take our brad, and I got these really cute little brads. They look like screw tops. Aren't they cute? And I'm going to place that in that top layer. Oops, I'm sorry. I gotta put it in my cardstock. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm going to put it right inside here like that, right here in that top layer. And I'm not making it too awful tight so that I can get some cording underneath there, so it's a little on the loose side. There. And then I'm going to get a piece of, you can use any kind of tape. This happens to be score tape, but you can use masking tape or whatever. And I'm going to glue and tape it down. Yeah, I know I'm doing double glue on this just because it happens to be metal, and I just want to make sure that it stays in place once I put everything down there. Okay. All right. So that's great. Now the other one, we're going to do something a little different too. We're going to put our little button together, and then before we put it in that hole, we're going to take some cording. And this cording, I got this in the jewelry department, probably at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, I don't know. But anyways, it's one of those places. And I'm going to cut off just, a generous amount. I can always cut more off later. I don't know, this is about 15 inches here worth of it. And I'm going to put this into that hole there. And I'm also going to tape this down. Now this probably does need to be taped even more than the other one, because you want it to kind of like stay in place while you're working with it. And I'll put a little bit of this on here. Oops, that's a little too close to the hole. Well, there we go. So I'm putting some extra tape on that, and now I will go ahead and put in the rest of it. And this is so that I don't have to tie this around, tie it several times around this brad. It kind of makes it bulky. It just makes it nice and even to come out kind of flat there. All right, so these are glued on. I think I'm going to put the string on this side. And then when they come together, you can just go around like a policy envelope. All right, now before we glue it into the back there, we're going to need to score this a little bit. So we'll score this at a 1/2 inch. Oop. To be kind of careful because it's thick. Here's a 1/2 inch, and then a 1/4 of an inch. So from the edge, it's a 1/2 inch, and then to the left of that, it's a 1/4 of an inch. So now when we fold it, we have this little bit of a spine here, so that when we glue this onto the back of our paper, then we've got room in here to put some bulky things. So that's how we did that. Then we're going to just glue that back panel, this one right here, just that 1/2 inch. And we're not going to get into the, I gotta fill my little glue bottle. We're not going to get into the 1/4 of an inch score line. We're just going to go that 1/2 inch there. And we'll just put it down. That looks to be about right, like that. And so I'm going to make sure that I'm not covering up that score line. And I don't know if you can see, I am just on the other side of that score line, so that we are not covering it up. Okay, and so we'll just put that up there and make sure that they meet. Okay, before I press on that too hard. So once these are in here, like so, let's make sure, I'm hoping this worked out okay. Yeah, it worked out okay. We will glue this whole section now into the back of that panel there. Now that we got this done here, we're going to be putting on our pages. So I cut 3, and you can, I think 3 is about what will fit here. I cut 3 pieces of cardstock, 4 7/8 by 8. That's what I ended up with. And we're going to be gluing these in, and we're going to score on the left side, if you want your pages to go this way. Left side, we're going to score a 1/2 inch. So I have done that to all the pieces of cardstock. I've scored the 1/2 inch. And now I'm going to start laying, sort of marking where I want to glue the pages at. So I'm going to take my ruler, and I'm going to measure about a 1/2 inch, from the edge of the paper here, edge of the background. And I'm going to mark lightly with a pencil. And the pencil will get covered up, so it's not too awful. So we're just going to glue that 1/2 inch that we scored over. So now we're going to take the edge of our paper here, and we're going to align it up to the marks that we just made, and placing it in the middle. Okay. So there is our first page down. And I'm going to take my second piece, and this should be a little easier. Because we've already got the 1/2 inch down there. Now I'm going to take this seam right there, and I'm going to align it up to the edge of the first sheet there. And making sure that I am being straight. Okay. All right. All right. And now we have this here. Does look like maybe I didn't cut that as even as I should have. Okay, well, we're just going to lift it up here for a minute and quickly reglue that. All right, I'm just going to make sure that they have an equal amount showing right there. Okay, it needs to come up just a hair like that. Okay, there we go. That's about an equal amount there. All right, and so that's down there, and then you can always go back in here and make a new marking if you feel like you're getting rejawed a little bit. Let me just go back in here like this. And we will glue down our last sheet here. And just, I'm going to line that up to my marks I made there and see how they work in here. And now before I press down, just going to see how they are lining up there. Okay, that looks about right. Alrighty, so now we have here then sort of a graduated pieces of paper, and eventually that will go over like so. Now, like I said, I have here pieces of scrapbook paper, or decorative paper, that I'm going to be gluing. I'm going to glue this 3 sides on top of the first sheet. I've also folded over like a 1/2 inch here to make this stronger, because I'm going to be putting ephemera in and out of there. So I did that as well, and I will glue this on the 3 sides. All right, for this last page, I did a die cut and I put some acetate behind it. But for this one, I'm making a pocket to have the entrance from up on top. So I'm going to just glue it like this with the 3 sides along that way, and we'll just put that down like so. Okay, so this pocket will have an entry from the top up there. All right, so now we have 3 pages here done, and then eventually, actually I think it looks kind of cool just going around the screw tops here. We're going to hold them down with these 2 tabs that we put on here. Well, I'm going to stop here for this time, and the next time we get together, I'm going to work on the inside of the pages and put clips and flaps and that type of stuff in and make them a little bit more interesting. So thank you so very much for watching, and I just think you're such a sweet group of people, and your comments are so encouraging. I really do appreciate it. So if you are just watching, you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It would be just help me out a lot, and you'll know when I get the other part of this folio done, and it should be pretty short. I know this has taken me a while. It's just so much happening in life, and I know you can relate with that. So thank you, and we will talk to you real soon. Bye.